You've essentially got a kind of 7-year-old's dream job, haven't you?
Yeah, well, it's unbelievable. You know, I get to go out and do whatever I want, and it's seemingly my job. So
And you get paid for it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's a kind of fame that could have never happened even maybe 5 or 6 years ago before YouTube took off.
Yeah, I've been very lucky that you know, it's kind of. I mean, I say it's kind of right place at the right time, but I happened to have my flatmate Dave Serby, who was incredibly good at making films. I never had a goal to make a video that had any kind of coverage like these videos have had at all. So it's just been, just made for fun and right place at the right time. I can't believe that we've got a campus this sweet. So just can't wait to get it pimped out. Oh yeah.
I've got to ask, Danny, what state is the camper van in now?
Can you see the damage it did?
If it works, it's going to be quite impressive. If it doesn't work, we're quite a long way from a hospital.
Things don't come easy, that's for sure.
When I left school, the one thing I wanted to do was go be a mechanic in a bike shop, so that's what I did. And I don't really know how I've managed to get here, but it's yeah, it's really cool to be back.
The one thing I'm really desperate to learn, which I've never been able to do properly, is the bunny hop. Because I've been lazy, because I have clip-in pedals, and it just means you just use your feet just to go up. So I've never learned to do it properly.
To sort of learn, the starting sort of point at learning bunny hops is to learn how to lift the back wheel off the ground with no brakes. So you basically, you kind of press the bike into the ground and then try to lift up with your toes. With a lot of practice, you can learn to sort of first lift the front and then the back. It's all about learning how to unweight the back.
So it's just
if you take your fingers off the brakes altogether, and then you try imagine hooking your feet to lift the back wheel.
So just kind of like no, just
it's close. If you were wearing flat shoes, you'd get it no problem. Remember the first day I learned how to do it. I was
just out of interest, how old were you? About 7?
I think I was about maybe 7 or 8.
Oh, that's fun.
That's it. See you can feel see the back wheel coming up there. So just with practice, you can learn to. It's really handy to be able to do that for getting up curbs and things. You can first lift your front wheel and then lift your back wheel. My parents have always been quite supportive, actually, of my riding. I mean, they've always kind of given me the freedom to kind of go out and do whatever I want to do. Which I was very lucky with. So,
did you have quite a kind of rural childhood then?
Yeah, I mean, we would be, we were lucky we had all the space we needed to kind of go and do what we wanted and not tread on enemy's toes or anything like that. So it was really good in that respect. But at the same time, when I rode in the village, the local policeman at the time didn't really sort of take too kindly to me.